Yo, what's up everybody, Honey Ice 50 here, bringing you 7 Deadly Sins manga review and slash reaction. This is chapter 316, titled Indra of the Favor. So this is hopefully gonna be a really good chapter. If y'all watched my last chapter review, I was kinda upset with Merlin, how like she had Bond's sacred treasure the whole time as well, but she didn't give it to him after all these situations they've been through. She finally gives it to him then. But she did state that now that he's more powerful, he should be able to bring her his full power. So hopefully, we get to finally see Bond's full power with his sacred treasure. Hopefully they don't like skip something else and we don't get to see him this chapter. I want to really be upset, but I'm reading this in MangaRock.com. I know a lot of people that don't really like Manga Rock. They're used to Manga Stream, but I'm more of a Manga Rock person, so this is one of my sites I like to go to the most. So, but yeah, this is chapter 316. So if y'all want to pull that up or follow the link in the description, you can pull that up with the video with me. First page is interesting. We get to see the Indra. Looks like a demon hydra, technically, but it's pretty cool. Okay, we have Merlin shooting her ray. We have King with his chest affair. And they kind of ripping up some of the spoilings, but there's like a whole bunch of the little baby Indra spoilings, so... here's the end. Our attacks won't be able to reach them that high, so hang in there for you two. Go through, but even so, there's still far too many of them. If this many young Indra were to scatter across Britannia, it would be a disaster. They're disappearing too far and wide. There is no other option. I got to use Sunflower and incinerate the entire area. Oh damn, King's about to incinerate everything. You cannot, King. If you do that, then the humans and the animals nearby will be caught in it too. I know that, but if we don't have any other choice, that can't be. Just leave this to me. Oh, there goes Bond. He zipped right through. Just now was holding... That's right. The holy staff, Kurthouse? Am I pronouncing that right? Kurthouse? Okay, I figured he's gonna have like some type of monk staff since he is a fighter, but that's unique. And I know I'm butchering that name, so forgive me, but that's actually a pretty cool staff. More so than any of the other sacred treasures, it is capable of being able to freely make attacks at a regular speed, angles, and distance at will. And with Bond's current strength within it, he should be able to manifest absolute range and speed and force. But the nail in the coffin is the power that it is able to push all of these into its maximum level. Kurthouse special trait is super concentration. Sacred treasure unleashed. Uh-oh, here we go, Bond. Okay, this might be thumbnail. We have Bond going like Bruce Lee with the nunchucks. Or staff, as they call it. Looks more like 3 sticks and chains, but they calling it a staff. I'm calling it a nunchuck. But let me see. Okay, Bond is just going ham. Going Bruce Lee on all of them. Oh wow, he took out a lot of them. Oh wow, even some of the Indra spawns that went to town to attack people, everything getting annihilated. Bond got range. Like wow, this man can literally slap you from another country. Like yo, his range is insane. Ooh, assault hunt. Have we ever seen assault hunt? Now I'm thinking, have we ever seen that? It's been a while since we've seen Bond fight and use any of the hunts, really. I mean, he fought recently with the Demon King, but it was more just a fist fight. He didn't really use that many techniques. Now I'm thinking, have he used assault hunt? Oh well, let's just keep reading. Well, even Indra's shocked. Indra's like, huh? Let me blow this up real quick. thousands of those Indras refreshed in an instant. Jeez, he's gone far beyond the level of human. He defeated all of them. It's been way too long, my senses got a little dull. One got away, it escaped off Leonis. We need to do something about it, even if it's just one. Pose a significant threat. Unfortunately, the father of the Indras is not allowing that, because now he's going on the attack. Is that Deanne? Did Deanne just slap him? Oh, yep, Deanne just slapped him. She used ground gradius. She create that sword of stone from the ground. She made that. Oh, we got blackout arrow. There goes Gother. Oh, Gauther, I should say. Spear of Judgment. Stock Stinger. Assault Hunt. I guess Assault Hunt is only a technique Ban can use with his staff. Because he used it again here against Indra. Oh, Indra looks hurt. Yeah, Indra looks hurt real bad. What is that monster? Retake one formation. Retake our formation. Leave this up to you all. Pull back and take the wounded with you into the castle walls. But Captain, hurry up and go. That's an order. Yes, sir. So it's Gother and his... I said Gother. It's Gale and his squad in Britannia's border fighting this one lonely spawn, which is probably going to give them way more trouble than they think. This thing is not like those other monsters we destroyed. Yeah, we need to bring it down with everything we got. One of the soldiers there, that's that big husky dude, I always forget his name. The second princess, her bodyguard, who they both like each other but they're afraid to admit it. He put that little creature Indra in a box. And then you have Gother, I keep saying Gother, you have Gale and Hauser combination attack on it. Unfortunately it failed. He just went smash right through it, while all three of them got bodied. It's far too strong. At this rate we're gonna get killed. Damn it, if only there were the 7 deadly sins here. No, you two, we can't always rely on them. I can still fight. Oh! This has to be thumbnail, automatically. Indra went for the kill shot on Gale, but Gale Thunder. I like to say Gale for short. But on Gale Thunder, and guess who came to save him? Escanor. Didn't even imagine we would ever see Escanor in a fight again. Unfortunately, this is the nighttime Escanor, since he lost Sunshine, so... But that was still pretty cool. What are you doing here? I've come to save you, of course. I heard from the king that you lost Sunshine, your magic power. You can't possibly defeat that monster the way you are now. I apologize that I may sound somewhat impudent, but even without my power, I can't just simply hide shaking in fear. Your shield, the hit for us. Oh wow. It actually, the hit he took for Gale Thunder in the group actually pierced the shield, and you see his stomach, and there's like a hole in his stomach, so he got pierced. It's alright, I don't have much time left anyway. But the young, like yourself, still have bright and shiny futures ahead of you. And to protect that is the duty of the old guard. 7 deadly sins, lion sin. Escanor, reporting for battle. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. As one of the 7 deadly sins, as a friend, I would do my best to stop you. Okay, this is going to be continued in chapter 317. Prideful Determination. Okay, that was the chapter. Off the bat, I have to admit, it was a pretty good chapter. I was kind of worried, like I said in the beginning of the video. I thought that they wasn't going to show Ban with his secret treasure after he just finally got it. I'm happy that they did. Seeing him go Bruce Lee with it was awesome. The fact that Ban can slap somebody from like far distance, like he was slapping these creatures from like really long distance, that's incredible. Like I'm not sure how far is the distance. I'm not sure if it's like from country to country or does it just have a couple of miles to it. But the fact that he can basically snipe you from long range if he wanted to, that's pretty deadly. And we've already seen Bond's physical new strength from him awakened from purgatory. So combine that with the staff, that's gonna be awesome. And we've seen his new technique as well, Assault Hunt. I wonder if this is a technique he can only use with his staff, Curse House, or is this something that he can do without the staff but is more beneficial when he has the staff? That's just something I want to know. Because we've seen him use it finally twice in this, manga panel, manga chapter, but he had the staff in his hand. And I don't believe we've ever seen him use Assault Hunt before. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, forgive me, correct me down below, but that was a very interesting chapter. Seeing them all go ham and how it was like thousands of spawn and he kills mostly all of them in an instant. Only one got away. And it's kind of sad that the unlucky ones to bump into it had to be the three little ones. Hauser, Gil Thunder, and I always forget the big bulky dude's name. But second Princess Bodyguard. Sadly, those three had to be the ones to bump into it. And they got bodied. But luckily, Escanor has came in now. Escanor said in this chapter, again, he doesn't have long to live. Maybe this is a side effect of Sunshine. Or maybe they're hyping this up. Maybe instead of his life being taken away in a couple of minutes or hours, maybe something else is going to happen. Because if you remember, those two angels that Taramar took over, when they finally stopped taking them over and they released their bodies changed. The little girl grew up into a young adult lady, and the other guy, who was big and husky, became dimmed down and husky. And they retain a little bit of the power still. And they did state, Taramar, that when somebody holds a grace as a human that is being possessed by an angel, sometimes transformation will happen in their bodies for that, and sometimes a little bit of the power will remain. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like, in a couple, maybe not next chapter, but the chapter after, I can see Escanor probably gaining a dimmed down version of Sunshine. Maybe something called Sunlight. Maybe instead of a fire attribute power, it'd be light based, since the sun is the nucleus of both fire and light. Maybe his next power will be basically based off of light. I mean, he did say something about your future is bright. It's still bright because you're young, so maybe that's like a hint from Nakaba Sensei that his power later on is going to be developed and it's going to be something with light. That's why I'm calling it Sunlight or Light Shine, something along that name would be his magical ability. That, or maybe Mel might actually come down from the heavens and strike this thing down. I mean, he shouldn't have no problem doing that. Matter of fact, he probably doesn't have to come down from heaven or wherever he's at. He could probably do it from a distance, knowing Mel. But yeah, this was a really great chapter, really great stuff. We didn't get to see no Elizabeth / Zeldarus Demon King or Meliodas, but this chapter was real good. I'm very happy we finally get to see Bond after 300 and something chapters with his Sacred Treasure, because we never seen it before. This is our first time seeing it, so that's pretty cool. And seeing that Escanor, even though he's powerless or no magic, he still has the courage to do his job. You know, most anime characters, after they're losing their powers, will go into like a crybaby mode and just be sad for themselves. But I'm happy Escanor as being the elder of the group, even though he's really the youngest, age-wise, but mentally he's the oldest. I'm happy that he has that mentality to be like, I can take this job on and do what I need to do for my people. Hopefully he doesn't die, but I would hate to see Escanor die. It's like, oh, you have no power, you're useless as a sins now, let's just kill you off. That'd be a horrible way, but at the same time, if they want to usher in a new era of sins, they might have to kick some out and kill one at least. So maybe Escanor might have to take this L. Hopefully not, but yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Give this video a like, tell me down below what you think is going to happen next chapter, and how do you feel about Escanor blocking that attack and still standing even though he's wounded, because we see in the final panel he has a hole in his chest and through the shield. How do you guys feel about Bond's Sacred Treasure? Do you like it? Do you love it? If you don't know anything about the name of that Sacred Treasure and what the origin might be, tell me down below if you know. I don't. I might have to research the name later. But that's all I have for you guys. Peace and have a good one.